Each of the Tri-Cities now have a new mayor to start 2024. I sat down with each of them to find out what's coming up for their respective cities as they start out their terms. Kennewick Mayor Gretl Crawford has been on the council since 2022. There's a lot on the plate for Kennewick coming up, but Mayor Crawford explains what the city is focusing on most.
I think the message I'd like to say is that we have a new year, it's 2024, and I choose to look at it with opportunity. I think that we, as always, have a great community.
Mayor Gretl Crawford was appointed mayor by the Kennewick City Council January 2nd. She's lived in the Tri-Cities area for most of her life, graduated from Kennewick High School, and stayed in Kennewick, starting 2 local businesses in her time in the Tri-Cities. One aspect she mentioned that Kennewick is working to improve is homelessness.
We still have issues, concerns with homelessness, but it's not to the degree at all that we used to get phone calls from both businesses and homeowners, but more so businesses. I think that the Kennewick Police Department does a fantastic job of when they're called for concerns, they come out and mediate the situation.
Another daunting task the city has on its hands is finding the next city manager.
But I think one of the biggest things we'll be doing is finding a replacement for Marie Mosley, and it's very important that we find the right person. And I think as we're looking forward, we have a lot of growth and a lot of change ahead.
There's a lot on the way for Kennewick, from infrastructure to more businesses, and Mayor Crawford explains that while change is sometimes scary,
I'd like to look at it as an opportunity, and the rest of the City Council is very much on board and on the same page with, I think, what we're looking for.
But that doesn't mean it happens overnight. Mayor Crawford said, while it might sound like a large title, it's actually not the mayor who makes most things move in the city.
And then what we realize is that we really are not the head of the organization. We simply direct policy and make some legislative decisions for the city. The city manager, again, that's why it's so important to find a really good replacement, is at the head of that organization, which is over 400 employees and 9 different departments.
Councilmember Crawford is now Mayor Crawford for the next 2 years.
Mayor Gretl Crawford was unanimously appointed mayor by the council with a vote of 6-0. Later today, read more about specific projects Kennewick Mayor Crawford noted about on our article at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Mayor Crawford's term lasts for the next 2 years until December 2025.